Hi loves, welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to be going through my credit card debt snowball payoff plan. Hi and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Gracia. I'm a single mom of one, and on this channel you'll find all things financially related. If this is something you'd like to see, please stay tuned.
Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it light. And tomorrow's far away, should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, let us on tonight.
So I'll be opening up my budgeting planner. I've done an in-depth sort of walkthrough. I'll do an updated one soon, but I want to show you guys my debt update tracker and where I am with my credit card debt snowball. So I did film a video going through all of this with you guys in detail a couple weeks ago. I will link the video in the description bar and you'll see a little eye pop up that will take you to that video. So on the back here, yesterday I decided that I wanted to update it, but I didn't film it on camera. So what I want to do is just talk you guys through what's happening here. Now I do want you to take into consideration the amounts on this particular sheet. So at the bottom here we've got 1,676.04, which was our transaction amount on this particular credit card, okay? And our total plan cost was £1,792.44, okay? So remember these two figures, guys, right? Because unfortunately I can't compare them side by side because I'm actually using the back page because I double print. I print on the opposite side just to save paper. So we're on this one. I dated it on the 17th of the 6th. All right. And what I did, I sat down and I went through everything. So you could see I've sort of jotted things down here, you know, and trying my best to understand what's going on my credit card, the amounts that I need to pay, how I'm going to pay them going forward and get them out of the way. Now, for those of you who have not seen the original video, I do encourage you guys to go and watch that video first and come back on here. But in a nutshell, I'm going to just explain to you guys on my credit card, I have got the facility to place installment plans on it, which overrides the card getting a monthly interest. So in place of the interest, what we get is a monthly fee, which equates to $10.21. Now, if you remember on this one, it was $6.64 because I missed one of the actual debts off because it wasn't on my actual app, and I think I did mention that in the video, but we're going to work with this one. This is the up-to-date one. So I've got 8 debts on here, so 8 debts on my credit card that are on installment plans. The reason why I went for the installment plan is because if I did not, a lot of my money would be just going to the credit card. A lot of it is currently going to the credit card, but a lot more would have been going to the credit card because the interest would have been super duper high, okay? For example, let me work it out here, and I'm going to say we've got 24.7604, and I think my interest is, oh, I think I calculated that wrong. So we've got 24.7604, and I think it's times. So every month, okay, my interest would have been £46, between 30 to 46 pounds, okay? And that's a lot more than the 10.21. So that is why I opted for the installment plans. All right, so the payment that was missing from the first sheet, which is this one here, the payment that was missing was the payment for my flooring. Now I did explain to you guys that I paid half cash for my flooring, and then I put the rest on my credit card because I wanted to get the flat in a better living condition. I've got a 5-year-old and I wanted him to be comfortable. I wanted to be comfortable, and I don't have any regrets in doing that because it is what we needed to create the aura, the peace, the tranquil that we needed within our home. Now, on this sheet, hopefully I don't have to flip backwards, I sat down, went through my credit card, and I got all of my actual numbers. So these are the actual transaction amount. So I've got it as trans amount. These are the amounts here, which you would see on camera. You could pause the video if you want, calculate it if you want, you know. And my current installment balance, right, on my app, it's saying I have £1,270.13. But as you can see in pencil, I've put a little arrow and I said it excludes the rug amount, meaning the flooring amount, okay? And I've put the little squiggly confused face there. I don't know why that isn't included, but I know it's there because when I go onto my statement, it is one of the first things that's on there when you go through, and it shows you your installment balance at the bottom. It's on there. So I decided to put it on here just so that I could be in the loop as to what's going on. So these are the monthly fees for everything. £3.57, 51 pence, 51 pence, 51 pence, £1 or 2, 51 pence, £3 or 6, and 52 pence. And it equates to £10.21 per month, which is pretty darn affordable and cheaper than if I had to pay the normal interest for it. And even though I've got a low interest percentage, it's still going to be a lot if I had to do this on a monthly system, okay? It would have been around £30 to £40 a month adding on to that. So when you're paying down the debt, unless you're adding the interest charge as an extra payment, £40 of that payment would go straight to interest, and I didn't want that. So that's why I went for this option. My plan lengths are here, okay? And as you can see with the amounts, I chose a feasible plan length amount for myself, for my finances. Now at the top, the flooring is the highest amount, okay, that we've paid, 20 months, and we've got 9 months left. So the bits in red are the times that we've got left. So we're going to start with the one that's number one, and what I've done, I've numbered them to know the ones that I have to pay off first. So my flooring, I initially took that out on the 26th of August 2020. You guys would have known that if you were following my journey on my main channel. £800, £357 is the monthly fee, 20 months is the plan length, and the total plan cost was £871 and 40 pence. All right, so in the little corner here, I've sort of calculated how much I should have left, which is £359.17, and then I've subtract the extra payment I made on my credit card, which was £112.76, and it should give you £246.41. But somehow the calculations aren't sort of adding up, so I've worked it out to be £242.84, which is right down here in this little corner. Let me zoom in a little more so you guys could sort of see what I'm saying. So it's right in this little corner in pencil, because I'm not quite sure what's going on, you know, but we're going to move along. The next one that I'll have to pay, so the flooring is the first, is number 2, and it's a Tesco transaction at 1/6 there, 51p, 18 months, total was £9 extra, so £169.18, and I've got £115.60 left on that. Now everything else is up to date because those are actually on the app itself. Okay, but this one isn't, so I don't know what the amount is. So I have to sort of calculate that myself. The third payment I'll have to do, and this is my Snowball, guys. So the first one I'll be paying and trying to clear off is the flooring amount, which is £242.84 or £246.41, whichever one. And then the second one is the Tesco. The third one is the Costco transaction. The amounts are all here. I've got £97.82 left on that. That will be the third one I'll be working towards paying off. And the good thing with this sort of option is that when I clear one off, the actual payment amount which is up here. You can't see it. The monthly payment amount for the actual installment plans is £103.22. So anything I make over that amount goes towards the flooring, okay? It goes towards the first initial installment plan that I took out. Now, this amount, the monthly payment amount was about 160 something pounds. I don't know the exact figures. But one of the installment plans, I cleared that off, and then I cleared off another one, so it reduced accordingly. All right, I hope you guys are following. So that's the third one I'd want to pay, the £97.82. The fourth one is the Renault one, and this was for my car servicing. All right, in January. This is why I started my sinking fund, because almost £1,000 of this debt was due to car maintenance and repairs. So we've got our Renault. This is the amount we took out originally, £278.99, and it went up to £297.35. Okay, and the amount we've got left on that is £201.54. So as much as it seems like, oh my gosh, your credit card is so much, in a sense it's affordable, but I'm using the tactic of paying it off before it's due to be paid off, because you see these are like 20 months, 18 months, 12 months, and I've got 9 months on that, 14 months, 14 months, 14 months, 14 months, 15 months, 15 months and 11 months. I don't want to be waiting for these times to completely pay everything off, because if I could pay off early and sort of keep any extra charges to myself, that would be bloody amazing if you ask me. All right, so I like to document it and keep it here so I could revert back to it and see, you know, is this something that works? What can I do better? You know, that kind of thing. So the next one is our Costco one up top. That's number 5. Originally 157.03, 51 pence, 18 months. Total cost was 166.21, and we have £113.43 left. So you see, a lot of it has come down. And if you look at this amount, the 871.40, we're now down to 200 and something pounds, okay? And that's a lot of money to have paid off before the 20 months, because we've got 9 months left. So basically we paid that off, what, in 11 months? We paid down a lot of money onto this within 11 months, which I'm quite happy about. So, you know, like there's times when I beat myself up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really wish this journey would hurry up. And I do want it to hurry up and finish, because I do want to pay this off in full. Do you know what I mean? And get it out of the way so I could use the credit card the way in which it was designed to use. Because with my credit card, I do get money back, but I don't want to be using it whilst I've still got these things on it, because I've put my car insurance on it. But thankfully I had some money, and I was expecting some money. So that's going to sort itself out. And I did calculate the interest, because they're going to charge me interest for the car insurance transaction. I did not put the car insurance on the installment plan. There's an option to do that, but I just refused to do it because I want to pay that off my next statement date, okay? I can't pay off before, because if I pay down the £301, they would throw it towards the first debt here, and then the rest would go towards the second debt, and I don't want that to happen. So that's sort of why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. Now, the next one we've got is number 6, which is Costco. This was the original transaction amount. That's the monthly fee, the time, and it was $183.16. It is $183.16 that the plan cost in total, and we've got $135.34 left. Now we've got number 7, which is Renault. This is another car maintenance job, and this was 700 and something pounds, but I had to speak to the car company, and I said, you know what, I just paid for a service, the X amount. I always come in to get my car repaired and stuff, and they knocked off 100 and something pounds off the total price. So that's how it got down to 644, which I already explained in the initial video. This is the monthly fee, the time length that I chose. $699.54 was the total, and we've got $501.26 left, and we've got 15 months left to pay that off. That I want to pay these off before the time, okay? That's my aim. That's why I'm throwing so much money at my credit card, opposed to the other debts that are not on my credit, and that I've spoken to the persons in regards to those debts can I put these on pause for a bit so I could focus on clearing this off? And they were quite understanding, and I'm thankful and appreciative for that. And the last one we've got is Costco, which the original amount was $126.16. That is the monthly charge, the time, and the total. And this is how much we've got left in it, 105. So our total down here is, for everything, including the flooring, was £2,476 4 pence, right? And like I said, if this was on normal interest, it would have been more when it comes to this over here. It's $2,663.84. That's the total cost, okay, including everything here with the installment plan situation set up for the time. Now, like I said, if I pay these off before, these will come down. I think, I'm pretty sure they will come down, because if I pay something off that I took out in 10 months within 5 months, I'm sure I would sort of override the additional monthly fees. All right, so that's what it would have been. Currently, the amount we've got left on the credit card, I've put that in pencil according to my calculations, is £1,516.54. Now, this does not include the £301 transaction for me actual car insurance that I made. It doesn't include that. I hope you guys are following. I know this is like a long-winded video, but follow along, because this is going to help someone out who's got the options of doing installment plans with their bank. It will help you out a great deal and cut down half of the amount that you're paying. All right, if it's available to you. It's not available with every single credit card, but my credit card is through my bank, so thankfully I've got that option. Now, it's saying my current balance on my installment plans. Okay, I could show you this bit because it doesn't have the information on it. So you could see my installment plans are here, and it says I've got 1270.13, which is what's written right here, okay, because it doesn't have the flooring on it. So I'm just going to scroll through so you guys could sort of see. Okay, and if you could hear the TV, Kaylan's watching TV in the back. So you could see everything is pretty much up to date, but it doesn't have the flooring on there. Now, it's saying that my actual amount that I've got is £1,814.29. But this includes the transaction for my car insurance. The annual percentage rate, it's cut off a bit there. It's 25.7%. At the bottom right here where my finger is, you could see that the monthly amount for my installment plan is $103.22. With showing you guys all of that, I'm just saying to you guys, if it's available to you and it's something you want to do, go for it. Okay, but do your calculations first. I did my calculations and I was better off doing it this way than the other way around. That's my situation with my credit card right now. And I'm just trying to get it paid off as quickly as I can, so then I could start putting this money towards my student loan and other debts and getting those cleared off and paid off. So that's my debt snowball. Everything's numbered, so the numbers show you the ones that I'll be tackling first. And I can't wait to come back towards the end of July or even beginning of August, just to show you guys an update and to let you guys see where I am. If you like this video, I know it's a bit different to what most people do on here, but I like to be very transparent, too transparent clearly, and I like to share with you guys more in-depth videos as to what's going on with my finances, why I'm in the situation I'm in, and just sort of explain things, because a lot of the times people like to judge and make assumptions and suggestions, but they don't know that you've got your ish under control. Do you know what I mean? I do love the suggestions that have helped me a lot, but the ones that people make, like, oh, if you're in debt, you shouldn't do this. And if you don't know someone's financial situation, someone being in debt does not mean that they're broke. That does not mean that they've not got savings and stuff like that. Do not comment on things that you don't comprehend. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, give it a big fat thumbs up to help us out. And subscribe, it's absolutely free. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Wanna shake the ground. Wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting